Hi! Next I will show you how to navigate Eduton Playground as a student. First open up a browser and navigate to playground.eduten.com. Type in your username and password and click Login. The student dashboard gives you a quick look at the selected course. If you have multiple courses, use the green drop-down to switch between different courses. We have divided different grades into courses, and courses are further divided into lessons. The lessons frame will show you all the lessons the teacher has opened for you. Each of the lesson contains 20 to 30 different exercises. Each of the lesson presented here is also a progress bar that will show you how many points you already got from them. The circle in front of the lesson's name indicates how much work you have done. If the circle is red, you haven't started the lesson yet. If the circle is yellow, you have some points. However, the goal is to get a trophy from each of the lessons, like the ones I have here. Before we head for the lessons, let's take a look what else we have here. On the right, you will see your overall trophy count and how many trophies you have already achieved during this week. You will also see the weekly activity that will show you how many submissions you have and when you have completed them. Different courses are indicated with different colors. From the top right corner, we find a couple of interesting features as well. There's the My Profile, where you can change your own information, including a password. Through the feedback, you can contact our support team easily. The feedback automatically informs our support team which view or exercise you have open at the background. If you are a teacher, this is the place where you can switch between the teacher mode and the student mode. At the moment we are working with the student account, so there's no option for that. Finally, there's the logout button when it's time to stop working with Eduton Playground. But let's not click that yet. Now let's see how the lesson looks like. Let's open up a lesson. At the top of the screen, you will see a progress bar. It shows that I have already achieved a bronze trophy from this lesson and I'm good way to the silver trophy. The bronze trophy is the minimum requirement for all students. Students can choose from which exercise they want to start or in which order they want to proceed. What matters most is that the least they reach the bronze trophy. Typically, easier exercises come first. You can also see your previous exercises and how many points you got from them. Once you have the 30 points, doing the same exercise again won't increase your points. However, you are free to try any of the exercises again as many times as you like. The best score is always remembered. Let's try the first exercise. This is a game-like exercise where you answer the question by selecting one of the options. If you give a wrong answer, you have to choose again and you lose a life. The game will continue as long as you have lives or you haven't answered all the questions. You can see the progress bar on top of the screen. At the end of the game, you are automatically shown the submit window. There you can see how many points you got and you get some feedback. You can also see how close you are to the next trophy. From here, you can just move on to the next exercise by clicking the arrow, or you can head back to the list of all the exercises by clicking the button on left. If you want to try again, you can close the window and click reset on top of the screen. It will give you a new questions and you can start over. But let's head for the next exercise. In some of the exercises, you are allowed to choose which difficulty level you want to do. This means that the student can differentiate themselves, but it doesn't affect their scoring. However, you will see what option they chose from your statistics. Let's head for the silver one. You can either use the on-screen numpad or you can switch that off and use your computer's keyboard. This exercise has 10 questions and you give answer to each of them before submitting. If you give a wrong answer, you can see what was the correct answer. But you can try again without starting all over again by resetting the exercise. When you reach the last question, the submit button starts to blink. Click that. And now your exercise is saved again. Let's see what else we got. One of the students' favorite is the razor. Let's see how that looks like. The car is controlled with the arrow keys from your keyboard, or if you have a touch device, you will have buttons on edges of the screen. The question is in the middle of the screen, and you can switch lanes from left and right buttons. Try to find the correct answer. Press forward to start the car. If you want to go faster, press again. If you want to slow down, press down. It will give you more time to think. And that's it. There are more than 150 different exercise types, so be brave and try out a lot of different exercises to get a good idea how Eduten Playground works and what kind of exercises we do have there. Let's click the Eduten logo on the left of the screen to get back to student dashboard. That's it. Now you know the basics of Eduten Playground student site. That was quite easy, wasn't it?